Clark's not done, she's leading the spree. Pulls up mid-range, sinks it with ease. Swish, swish, fever back on top like a cool summer breeze.
Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up, because what you're about to experience is nothing short of electrifying. Imagine a game so thrilling, so full of twists and turns, that it feels like a heart-stopping roller coaster you can't escape. This was one of those epic nights where everything was on the line, and both teams were ready for battle from the first whistle. Let's dive into this intense showdown. Right from the tip-off, the arena was buzzing with energy. The Storm took the first possession, and we were off to the races. The Fever struggled to find their rhythm initially, missing their opening shots, but don't be fooled. This game was far from a slow start. Picture Ogumiki pulling up for a smooth jumper, only to miss. Boston swoops in for the rebound like a lion on the hunt. But here's where it gets crazy. Both teams were ice cold, unable to hit a single shot. It was as if the hoops had invisible lids. But just when you think the drought would never end, Magbagor nails a slick turnaround jumper. Storm on the board, and the battle begins. But hold on, because things are just heating up. Clark drives into the paint, determined to respond, but the ball slips right out of her hands. Turnover. Diggin Smith, quick as lightning, snatches the ball, and the Storm take control. But despite the steal, the Storm couldn't buy a basket. It was as if they were cursed. Missed shots, blocked attempts, rebounds flying in every direction. The tension in the air was thick, the drama building like a pot about to boil over. Clark charges down the court, pulls up for a deep three, but it's just off. You could feel the crowd holding their breath, and it doesn't stop there. Clark comes back, drives into the paint with ferocity, and nails a layup to put the Fever on the board. It's 4-2, and the battle is just beginning. Clark wasn't just about offense, though. Her defense was stellar, too. Late in the quarter, Clark pulls down a crucial rebound, pushing the pace for the Fever. She dishes out a slick assist to Hull, who lays it in, giving the Fever their first lead of the night, 11-13. The crowd goes wild. Then, just as the Storm seemed poised to pull ahead, the Fever struck back. Mitchell, as cool as a cucumber, drives in for a layup, slicing into the Storm's narrow lead. But the Storm weren't about to let it go. Horston responds with a slicing layup of her own, keeping the lead intact. The contrast was stark. Every time the Storm seemed to gain momentum, the Fever clawed right back. It was a relentless back and forth, like two heavyweight fighters exchanging blows in the final round. As we fast forward to the second quarter, the Fever are still fighting tooth and nail. Picture this. Hull hits a deep three-pointer, and the crowd explodes. The Fever take the lead. The momentum has completely shifted, but the Storm, ever resilient, answer right back. Whitcomb, calm under pressure, sinks a three-pointer of her own. Storm back in the driver's seat, but Clark isn't backing down. She drives into the paint, sinks a mid-range jumper, and the Fever are back in the lead, 29-30. The game was a pendulum, swinging back and forth, with each team seizing the upper hand, only to have it snatched away moments later. But wait, the story doesn't end here. The Fever were fighting for more than just a win. They were battling for redemption, for respect. Every player on the court was playing with something to prove, and you could see it in their eyes. Mitchell drives in, lays it up, and the Fever regain the lead. The underdogs were biting back with a vengeance. Clark's on fire, grabs a crucial rebound, blocks a shot, and then pushes the ball down the court. She pulls up, hits a smooth floater, and the Fever extend their lead to 36-45. The Storm are on their heels, and Clark is leading the charge. But the Storm were right there, breathing down their necks, with Diggins Smith weaving through defenders for a crucial layup. It was an emotional roller coaster, full of underdog grit, fiery comebacks, and sheer determination. Now, we're in the third quarter, and the intensity is off the charts. Mitchell, who's been unstoppable all night, drains another three-pointer from way downtown, extending the Fever's lead. The momentum was palpable. But the Storm wouldn't go quietly. Magbagor, with a clutch layup, closes the gap. Then, out of nowhere, Clark pulls up for a deep three. Swish, Fever back on top. Every possession was a nail-biter, each shot potentially deciding the outcome of this epic clash. And here we are, the final quarter, where every second counts. The Fever are clinging to a slim lead, but the Storm are charging hard. Clark slices through the defense with a stunning layup, extending the Fever's lead to 58-61. But the Storm aren't done yet. Lloyd hits a fadeaway jumper, cutting the lead to 60-61. Every possession feels like it could decide the game. Then, in a pivotal moment, Clark pulls up for a three-pointer, nails it, and the crowd is on their feet. Hull, who's been red hot all night, drills yet another three-pointer, pushing the Fever's lead to 10 points. The crowd can hardly believe their eyes. But the Storm weren't done. Lloyd drives in, lays it up, and the Storm are back within striking distance. The clock was winding down, and the tension was unbearable. It was anyone's game. What a performance by Clark and the entire Fever team. Guard play was the major difference in the Fever's win, with Kelsey Mitchell scoring 27 points, hitting 5 of 8 three-pointers. Caitlin Clark tallied 23 points, 9 assists, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks, 1 steal, and broke the record for the most assists in a season by a rookie in league history, which now sits at 232, Lexi Hull adding 22, shooting 6 for 7 from 3. Aaliyah Boston grabbed 15 rebounds for Indiana, which improved to 13-15 for the season, 8-5 at home. In the end, it was the Fever who emerged victorious. They fought with every ounce of energy they had, and it paid off with a stunning 92-75 victory. The Storm left it all on the court, but tonight was the Fever's night. As we wrap up this epic showdown, I want to hear from you. Was this the Fever's best performance of the season? Could this be the turning point they needed? Drop a comment below, smash that subscribe button, and stay tuned because there's plenty more action on the horizon. Until next time, keep the fire burning. Now let's listen to what Billionaire Ballers Club have to say about this.
Yeah, we came from the bottom, now we rise. Indiana Fever, fire in our eyes. Swish, swish, Caitlin's got the torch leading the way. History in the making, every single play. Yeah, the court's lit, feel the heat in the air. Indiana Fever, we're ready, beware. From the tip-off to the final buzzer sound, we're here to claim the crown, let's go another round. Tip-off, the arena's buzzing, feel the crowd roar. Storm took possession, but this game's got more. Missed shots, tensions thick, both teams on the grind. Clark's in the paint, but the ball slips, never mind. Ugly leaky misses, Boston grabs the board. Clark pushes down the court, she's ready to score. Pulls up for the three, just a bit shy, but she's back in the paint. Lays it up high, from deep threes to fast breaks, we're on a roll. Every play's a masterpiece, this game's our goal. Can you feel the tension? Can you see the fight? Indiana's rising, we're taking flight. Feel the heat, the court's on fire. Every play takes us higher. Twists and turns, we can't let go. This is the night the Fever stole the show. Back and forth till the final shot. We're burning bright, give it all we've got. Court on fire, under the lights. We rise above the knees of big fights. Second quarter, we're fighting, it's neck and neck. Hull hits a deep three, gets the crowd in check. Swish, swish, Storm strikes back, we come with the three. But Clark's not done, she's leading the spree. Pulls up mid-range, sinks it with ease. Swish, swish, Fever back on top like a cool three pushes fever's might. Swish, swish, storms fighting back, but clutch at the ball. Pulls up deep, swish, watch the storm fall. Holds red hot, hits another from beyond. Swish, swish, the lead's growing strong. This is our song. The clock's winding down, the tension's insane, but we're in control.